From the IMTV Wave Channel 5 studio at Greenville Senior High School, home of the Greenville Green Wave, the Greenville Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library proudly presents Never Stop Serving.
Hello everyone, thank you for watching our 4th season of Never Stop Serving. I'm Samuel Plock and thank you for watching. Today's guest for episode number 44 is Jack Sloat. Please welcome Jack to our show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jack, please tell us about your origin story, your family, your school, and where you went to school and your military service.
All right. Well, I'm originally from upstate New York, and I was a graduate of a small town school called Groton Central School in Groton, New York, which is probably 1 hour south of Syracuse, in the middle of the Finger Lakes region of upstate New York. And from there I went to college at the State University of New York and at Delhi. And at that point, after that, I was in the Army I was in the Army and the Army Reserve for a total of 8 years. And I was very fortunate. I never had to leave the United States. I was at several different bases in the country, starting off at Fort Dix, New Jersey, and I was also at Fort Drum, Fort Pickett. Fort Drum is in upstate New York, Fort Pickett, Virginia, and Fort Smith, which is down near New York City. So, in 1973, I left the service, left the reserves as a commissioned officer, second lieutenant. I had attended the Empire State Military Academy to become an officer. I think I started in 1969, 1970. Trying to remember exactly, but those are the dates I believe that I attended the Empire State Military Academy to get commissioned in the Army Reserve. And then, if you want me to continue, I guess we moved to Ohio, my family and I, with our young daughter, in 1983. So we've lived here for 35, going on 36 years. So it's been an enjoyable experience for us being here. And of course, I was long out of the service before I came here.
That sounds great.
Okay. Did I give you the kind of information you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's terrific.
All right, good.
Jack, thank you for our service to our great country, and thank you again for being able to speak with us today.
My pleasure. Happy to do it. My pleasure.
And it's an honor to interview you.
Thank you. It's an honor to be interviewed. It's an honor to meet you and your staff here and all the people here at the Career Tech Center. It's quite an amazing setup to me to look around and see all this fine equipment that the school has. And I'm glad that the school is supporting this fine program.
It is a fine program.
Yeah, it sure is.
Can you please tell us what you remember most about your service? Any story or stories?
Oh, there's always stories about time at particularly basic training and going through advanced infantry training and things like that. We're going back 50 plus years, so it's difficult for me to remember specific details, but we spent some time, I say we, my platoon and I spent some time at Fort Smith in New York, and we had some time on weekends where we get down to New York City and enjoy the sights down there. And we went even I think from Fort Dix down over to Atlantic City, which wasn't too far away, and at that time it wasn't the Mecca it is today, but it was still certainly an enjoyable experience, and we very much enjoyed it. So that's probably as specific as I can get about stories that I can remember I don't have any specific story that I can tell you about.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Here at Never Stop Serving, we highlight veterans that continue to serve beyond their military service. Jack, you are a member of the Darke County Veterans Service Commission. Can you please tell us more about what you do there?
Sure. Yes, I'm honored to be a member of the Darke County Veterans Service organization, and we help veterans with various needs that they have, including financial aid if needed, trips to the Veterans Administration Hospital in Dayton or in Richmond if necessary, and we help veterans and veterans' families with other needs that they may have in regards to their service and in regards to things that are going on in their life after their service in the country. We've, for the last 2 or 3 years, and including this year, we're going to have honored bus trips to Washington, D.C., where we take veterans and their immediate family, most particularly their spouse, to Washington, D.C. for 4 days of going through various facilities down there and looking at the Capitol Building and the White House and Arlington Cemetery and things like that. So it's an honor to be a member of the Darke County Veterans Service Commission, and it's an honor to be a part of serving our veterans in Darke County.
It is very important to help the veterans.
Yes, it is.
Jack, what future plans or vision do you see for veterans?
Well, I see that they need to continue to be aware of the offerings that we have up at the Veterans Service Commission, that they can come to our office. There are people there every day that have nothing but the greatest desire to serve our veterans, and we want to continue that process. We want to expand on it if we can, and we want our veterans to know that there's a place that they can come to feel needed, wanted, and taken care of.
Is there anything else you would like to share with us?
I can't think of anything. I just am honored to be able to participate in this morning, and I look forward to being able to continue to serve veterans for years to come.
Thank you for serving your country, and thank you for what you do for our community.
Well, thank you, Sam. Very much appreciated.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Just a reminder, VFW Post 7262, Greenville, Ohio, will be hosting a St. Patrick's Day Fest on Sunday, March 17th at 12 p.m. This event benefits CPO Kent and Stacy. There will be food, a live performance, gaming, door prizes, raffles, shenanigans, and much more. Please come out and support Kevin Stacy. Please stay tuned to Never Stop Serving for more details, announcements, and outstanding guests. Subscribe, like, and watch the Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library's Facebook page for updates. This is Samuel Plock, signing off.
Thank you for watching. Please visit us on our social media sites. Please consider contributing to our mission in some way. Also, we are always looking for veterans and their families to share their stories with us. Be sure to join us next week for our next episode of Never Stop Serving.